Dave Kenny has owned plenty of horses over the past decade. He's had a lot of fun, but nothing has compared to the journey Goldencents has put him on. He never imagined that 20% of a horse would give him such exhilaration and at the same time, possibly cost him his Ferrari.
Yeah, I could be the first to lose a Ferrari.
The story of the Ferrari all started back at the Ocala sale last June.
It's usually the sale that everybody's trying to get rid of the horses. He was a horse that breezed really, really good. I mean, he was gorgeous. I mean, look at him now. He's just a gorgeous horse. He's well put together.
Dennis O'Neill has shown a keen eye for selecting talented unraced two-year-olds. Last year, he purchased I'll Have Another, who went on to win the Kentucky Derby for his brother Doug, who trains the horses Dennis buys. This time, though, Dennis nearly lost out on Goldencents.
And I was with Jack at Sisterson at the time, who was working with me at the sale, and I got up, I hit 55, and I thought I had him bought, and somebody bid something in the back and got him up to 57. I stood up, and Jack hit me and said, "Sit down, we're buying this horse." We didn't have anybody to buy him. We ended up paying $62,000 for him, which at the time I thought, boy, Jack, I think we screwed up here. Jack liked the horse even more than I did, and yeah, Jack's definitely a huge part of why we got this horse.
Shortly after the sale, Josh Kaplan, Glenn Sorgenstein, Rick Pitino, and Dave Kenny became partners of this unraced two-year-old. By summer's end, Goldencents dismantled a field in his debut at Del Mar.
Goldencents absolutely overwhelming them.
You know, going back, Jack Sisterson, Doug's assistant trainer, is probably one of the most positive people that I've ever known. And he knew that this horse was special back in June, July when we were watching him train. And I tried to calm Jack down a little bit and said, "Jack, I'll make you a deal. If this horse wins the Kentucky Derby, I'll give you my Ferrari." And Jack says, "You got it."
Dave Kenny travels to Louisville pinching himself. Goldencents heads to Kentucky as a solid Derby contender, having won over $1.2 million in earnings in just 6 starts.
Everybody's invited. Let's go to Kentucky.
We're going to take it all in. All of us are going to get on a plane and head back to Kentucky. We're going to enjoy the whole process. You know, in this business, 20 horses make the field, and how do you know if you'll ever make it back? We're going to enjoy the entire process of Derby week.
If Goldencents were to win, you might just hear even more horsepower during the celebration.
We're one race away from Jack having the silver Ferrari, but I'll be glad to hand him over the keys after we win.